Hi all, this is Latanya Skiwi aka O8. I'm just doing a quick video to give an update. Nothing pretty much has changed. I've lost a couple more pounds. I think I'm down another pound since I posted that I lost 40. Um, I had to go do blood work. I think it was Thursday. I think I posted another video that people in our area, in Cleveland, Ohio, the greater Ohio area, we have to do doses of vitamin D3, and because our levels are really low, so I had to go and do. I've just completed my second round and of high dose vitamin D3, like 50,000 units, and so I had to go do blood work to see if my levels increased. The normal range is like 20 to 100, and mine finally crept up from like the last time I think it was 17, and so now it's 23. So I'm in a good level. It's still at the low end, but it's over where it needs to be. Um, what else? I saw my nutritionist. I was gonna go to one of the classes, the nutrition classes that they had on Thursday evening, but my daughter got sick with pneumonia in her right lung, so I had to run um, to my medical center. I have Kaiser, so I had to go to Kaiser out in Bedford anyway to get her prescriptions filled. So I did my blood work. I stopped in because she had a morning class and they were doing weigh-ins when I got there. So I was like, you know what? Let me take advantage and do my weigh-in. And of course, she's just like, I'm so proud of you. She wish she worked in the actual hospital so that she could come the day of the surgery. She's been so supportive. And if anybody's watching this and they're in this area and they're considering weight loss surgery and you have Kaiser, please, by all means, see Valerie Meyer. She's the nutritionist. Beth Ionello is the coordinator of the program, and the surgeon who does most of the surgeries is Dr. Michael Nowak. All very, very fine individuals. Um, I really attribute a lot of my success to them and their support. So if you have Kaiser, check these people out. Valerie, I think she's now head nutritionist, so she's not going to be at Bedford like she normally is. She's going to be in Willoughby and I'm not sure, I think another location a lot. Beth is out of Kaiser in Parma. And also Connie Baker, she's the behavioral person that I had to get my psych consult with. Super, super nice. I just enjoyed her conversation, and for her to tell me, you're the most pleasant patient ever, it just really felt good. And she had no problems with consenting to me, saying I'm ready for the surgery mentally. And I had to tell her too that I have a psych degree, so even if they try to, give me those open-ended kind of questions, I can bull around it because I know what you're asking. I know the answer that you're seeking. So I told her that. So I said, please don't try to ask me those questions because even if I didn't want to be truthful, which I was gonna be anyway, I would know how to BS around it. So anyway, we just sat and talked, and she let me tell her my story, why I was as large as I was, and where I am emotionally. And I've been through tragedy. I've lost both my parents. I'll be 40 next year, and to be still pretty much this young and not have your mom, your dad. My mom wasn't there for my wedding. It just, I've been through a lot emotionally. My daughter having autism, just personal stuff with my nephew, my sister. I have two sisters. It's just been a lot. I've lost a lot of family members in a small amount of time, and just making sure that I was prepared to do this. As I told you guys before, this is my third time at this, and the prior two times it was just a lot of family and emotional stuff going on, and it wasn't the right time because I probably wouldn't have been successful. So I really feel like this time is the charm. I've made it this far, and I'm just so proud of myself. But anyway, I've met some really, really, really nice individuals on through YouTube who are going through the surgery, who have had the surgery. I just want to thank you all so much for sharing your stories. It really takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there. People, especially when people don't understand people who have weight issues. The weight didn't creep on overnight. It's usually tied to emotional things, stress, or whatever. And for you guys to get on here and just share your story, I certainly appreciate it. If no one else tells you that, I'm letting you know I truly appreciate it, because I could just feel the passion in a lot of your stories and just your success. And one person in particular who has just, I can't say it enough. I had to follow her on Facebook because she just inspires me so much. She should be like the face of gastric bypass, because I just can't stop talking about her. I tell people about her all the time. I show her video, I show pictures of her, because she's just been so successful. And I know it was hard, but she shared her story. She has like many videos. But that person is Gorellin Be Gone. And I think I always mess up the spelling, but anybody who subscribes to me, if you're not subscribed to Gorellin Be Gone's channel, please do so. You will be so inspired. Trust me, from the beginning to the end. And wait until you see those arms. That girl is cut. But I think it's GHRELIN the letter B, GONE. GHRELINBGONE. I think that's what it is. And if you can't find it based on that spelling, look in my subscription list and find her. I mean, her story is just amazing, and she's just looks awesome. And I want to shout out 3 other people. A. Kirkland 41, Angel. Congratulations. I cannot believe you're about to be a grandma. You guys look so beautiful. All of these women with these adult children or teenage kids. I'm like, wow, you guys look good. And here I am about to be 40 with an 8-year-old. So it's just so odd to see that. But I'm like, these women are about to be grandmas and have teenage kids. Wow, you guys look so fabulous. But Angel, just wanted to shout you out. I enjoy listening to your posts, especially one with you and your husband. That was so cute. And I'm so glad he's supportive of you. It's so wonderful to have support. My husband, he's supportive. I don't think he wants to be on videos or anything, but I'm going to sneak and get him at some point. He's supportive, and he's even started trying to get our basement fixed back up. We never had a finished basement, but he had workout stuff down there, but he hasn't been down there in such a long time other than wash clothes. And he used to go to the gym all the time. Everybody used to see him because he has these big muscles, but he's gotten a nice little belly. And so I think that what I'm going through is encouraging him to pick back up on his routine so he can see about his fitness. So that's a good thing. I'm glad. I hope that helps out with him. The other 2 people I want to shout out are my sisters in gastric bypass. I think Keisha is having bypass, if I'm not mistaken right now. I'm not sure, but I think she is. I'm not sure if she's doing sleeve. But anyway, I think it's Keisha 83 or 83, Keisha, Keysha. Her surgery date is the day before mine. That girl's eyebrows are just beautiful. I want those eyebrows, Keisha. Her surgery date is September 10th. She just found out, I think this past week, that she got her date. So I'm glad. I can't wait to hear. She's going through the same thing. My date is the next day, September 11th. And then my new subscriber and person I subscribe to, I just found her last night, just browsing different channels, is Tori Mack. Her surgery date is the day after mine. So Keisha's is the September 10th, mine is September 11th, and Tori's is September 12th. So I really am going to keep in touch with these ladies because they're going through the same thing at the same time that I am. And it'd just be great to hear our success stories. So please, ladies, keep in touch and post, videos, comment. If you want to, email at some point, connect and want to talk, let me know. I'm also on Facebook, on Twitter. I just don't put all that information out here because, I don't want everybody. Well, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's SkiWee, AKA08 on Twitter. Follow me. Let's see. What else? What have I been up to this week? Just working. Work is stressful, but I'm not stress eating. I really think I've gotten control of this monster. Occasionally I want some cookies really bad because I'm a cookie monster. I have this thing on my refrigerator. One day I'll show you guys. I have this thing I have in my nutrition book also. It's the weight loss prayer, and I posted the prayer on top of this like big old platter of cookies because I am a cookie monster. Love, love, love cookies, pies, cakes, but cookies is my thing. And so that's my demon. I have to try to watch. And every once in a while I do want a cookie, want a cookie, want a cookie, and I'm trying to not deprive myself but don't go overboard. Trying to think what else. Every once in a while I have high blood pressure, so I have to watch my salt intake. But if I just am fiending for something salty, I love dill pickles but can't obviously have them. Oh, excuse me, something's in my eye. Can't obviously have them. And so I bought some dill relish. And if I'm just fiending for something salty, I just give me a little teaspoon of dill relish. And believe it or not, that ties me over and it helps with my sweet tooth. I heard somebody say that, but I didn't believe it. So that's how I get my craving in, just a little bit at a time. I don't completely deprive myself because, like they say, if you deprive yourself, you want it even more and then you go overboard. So I will post my numbers because I know you guys are like, what's the numbers? And you often only see this top portion. I will show you. I've been taking pictures and I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate them into a video, but I will show you. Most people are surprised. My supervisor at work yesterday, who's also my sorority sister, I showed her some pictures that I had taken, because I want to have some before and after so I can judge by how my body looks. I'm not going to be necessarily concerned with numbers like, oh, I'm 105 pounds now. I'm not. I want to be comfortable and feel good. And so when I look at those pictures and I can see that my bird wing is a lot smaller, then that'll make me feel good about myself. And so anyway, I have some pictures of like my belly that I took. And these cats in my neighborhood are driving me nuts. I just videotaped a cat on the roof of the house next to me, and now it's a cat who's walking up my driveway. I just blew the horn and scared him. He took off running. Get out of my yard. Now he's coming back. You guys have to see it. I should have been recording it. I'm like, get out of my driveway. I can't stand animals. I'm not an animal person. I don't harm them, but I don't want them in my yard. I'm scared of dogs. I just don't mess around with animals. But I just hate when people are irresponsible with their pets and they let them come in people's yards and whatnot. Keep them out of my yard. There will be no issues. But anyway, back to me and weight loss surgery. I took pictures of my belly and I showed them to my supervisor. And she was like, what the? She was in shock because nobody believes when I, told a few people what I weighed when I started. They're like, no, you don't. You're lying. Number one is I'm 5'7", so I'm a tall woman. My whole family, except for my oldest sister, is tall. I mean, everybody's pretty tall. We're average. My other sister, she's average. My nephew's average. But we're tall. My daughter, she's going to be tall. She comes to my chin already. No, my lip, my bottom lip. And she's only 8. So she's going to be tall. Her dad is 6 feet. I think his dad is about 6'2". His dad's mother was like 6 feet. So, we have a tall family. Anyway, when I showed her my belly picture, she just couldn't believe it. She was like, where do you hide that? I guess I could have took offense to it, but I get it. I wear, not Spanx, because, I don't have any Spanx, but from this store called Catherine's, they have these, I can't think of the brand name. I'm wearing some now, but I can't think of the name. And from the Avenue, I call them control panties because they control this beast that I'm carrying around. I don't like to jiggle, shake, wiggle, none of that. So I wear my control panties faithfully, except for when I get home. Sometimes I take them off. I'm just at home relaxing. But I don't like to be out in public and I walk and my butt is saying a boinga 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 behind me. I just don't like that. So I wear my control panties faithfully. And they do what they're supposed to do. They control and they minimize to a degree. And so nobody believes, they know I'm a large person, but she could not believe that was my stomach. And every day when I sit on the couch, my sister hates it. I pull my stomach out and I rub it. And I'm like, I have to let him out and get some air. But she can't believe it. And she just couldn't believe that that was my belly. And she was like, wow. I said, I know you're in shock. I see it on your face. So at some point, I'm going to show the beast because, I want people to see where I've come from. How can I say this? I have great self esteem. I love myself. But reality is, I am too large. I need to do something about it. And I'm going to. I want to be here for my daughter. I don't want my knees to ache because I've had like pre-arthritic changes in my knee. I'm only 39 years old. This is ridiculous. So I've got to do something. I want to be comfortable. One of my goals for next year for my 40th birthday is to go see my favorite singer. I don't care where he is. I've talked to him via Twitter, told him, listen, Brian McKnight, I am coming to see you. If I have to travel and pay money to come, I'm coming. That is the ultimate goal. I met him years and years ago when he first came out. I was in undergrad. I think it was in like 92 or 93 that I met him. He was at our Black Expo here in Cleveland. And I knew he was going to be someone special. When I first heard his song, which was on cassette, that lets you know how long, I said, Brian, you know what? This is my favorite singer. You're always going to be my favorite singer. He just sings songs that I just love to hear, and he sings to me. But anyway, I promised him. I'm like, listen, unless he's overseas, because I don't have a passport. I'm scared of traveling overseas. But eventually, hopefully one day I will. I told him as long as he's in the United States, I plan to travel to come see him if I have to. That's just a gift to myself for having a successful surgery, and hopefully I'll have a great weight loss story by then. And for making it for 40 years. I've been through a lot in my 40 years, and he's 39, and so I just deserve a treat. If God is willing and I'm still here in March, then I'm going to kick it and show off my new body, just have fun and revel in the joy and just sing and shout and praise God, do whatever I have to do. But I really want to go see Brian McKnight. He is my favorite. So if any of you watching, if you know him personally, make sure you tell him Latanya Skiwi, aka '08 on Twitter, his #1 fan, at least in Cleveland, Ohio. Because I was supposed to see him in April, and I got so mad because he released that song. And I wasn't mad at him for releasing the song because it was a parody. People didn't get it. If you don't understand Brian, he is a humorous guy. He's funny. It really was a parody. And people believed that he was going to start putting out raunchy songs. But what if he did? People completely missed the point of what he was saying. He was saying music has gone to hell. Good music doesn't sell like raunchy music. And I bet you he made millions probably off of the song. People just wanting to listen and hear what Brian McNasty has been calling. Sorry about that. That's my phone ringing. But what was I saying? Oh, he sold it on iTunes, and he got all of these thousands of followers. He only had like 40 some thousand followers, and all of a sudden everybody started following him just to hear what he had to say and to criticize or whatever. And now they've dropped off again. Anyway, good. So now we can talk back to him, his loyal fans. But anyway, I'm just going off on a tangent. That's my goal for 2013 is to go and see Brian McKnight, and hopefully I have me a nice body and I can wear some cute heels. I have some heels. You know what? Matter of fact, they're in here in my car. I don't know if you all think they're cute. I have big feet, so don't laugh at me. But look, I have some cute heels. Can't even wear them. Look at the bottom. I wore them to work one day, and I thought I was going to die. So anyway, that's my goal. I just want to wear, those aren't even really tall, but hey, my left foot was like, no. This ankle was like, you're not going to have all this weight on this little bitty heel. It's just not happening. So anyway, what have I been doing? My nutritionist suggested that I get ice cube trays and free soup in individual little portions because that's all, we'll be able to tolerate after surgery when we're on clear liquids. Not clear liquids, on liquids. And I did 2 different cans of Campbell's Chunky Soup. I bought, my hand is shaking. I bought Campbell's Chipotle chicken chowder. I think it is corn chowder. Oh my God, is it so freaking good. I added 1 slice of cheese for added protein and, excuse me, and I blended it really, really, really well. And then, on our list, we're told get a mesh strainer so that you can strain items so bits won't be in there. So I strained it really good, and then I put it in individual ice cube trays. And so now I have 16 servings of that. And I also did a regular chicken noodle soup. That was sort of chunky from Progresso, and I blended that and did the same thing. So I have like 32 servings of soup already ready in my freezer. They're in after I took them out of the ice. Sorry, I don't mean to pick my nose. I put them in Ziploc bags with what they are on there. So I'm ready to go. I just need to find me a powdered protein drink that I like. I'm not having luck. I've heard Isopure. I think it's a Dutch chocolate. A lot of people I've seen said that that was pretty good. It is that taste that I just can't stand. So I'm considering just spending the money and getting liquid protein, something that I can mix with other things that it won't taste bad. Because the only liquid protein like shake that I found that tastes really good and has low to no sugar was the Atkins Advantage. It's a chocolate one. That was really, really, really good. So I would drink that with or without surgery. It just tastes like a chocolate shake or chocolate milk. So if anybody has any suggestions, I hate diet tasting stuff. I'm not a pop drinker. I pretty much drink water. I've been drinking water for probably the last 2 years. I'm pretty much a water drinker. I like a little lemonade, but I hate it really sweet. I don't like sweet, overly sweet drinks. Um, but if anybody has any kind of suggestions for, I heard Isopure, I guess their fruit beverages taste pretty good. If it has a diet aftertaste, I can't do it. Maybe my taste will change after surgery. If so, great. But I hate that taste. And I hate that gritty protein taste. So please, if you have any suggestions, please let me know. I think this video is getting a little longer than I intended because I went off on a tangent. But I just want to check in and say hello. For those of you who've had your surgeries, congratulations. I hope you're on the road to recovery and being a big loser. I know that sounds crazy, but at the same time, it's fabulous. You're going to be a big loser. And to those who are about to have your surgery, good luck to you. Please post videos. Corey, if you're subscribed to me, I want to know how you're doing. I've been checking to see your updates. So please post so we can see what you're up to. I think that's it. Today's Saturday. I've been to the hairdresser. Does my hair look good? My hairdresser, Lakia, she does a really good job. Love you, Lakia. I go early, 6 o'clock a.m. on Saturday, and I was out of there by 7:30. I'm sitting in my car in my driveway. I need to go get my daughter dressed so she go to her eye appointment. But just want to chat with you guys. Hope everyone is doing well. God bless you on your journeys. Thank you again to those who post your story. I love you for doing that. You have no idea how much that means. Look forward to hearing from you guys, and I will post more probably next week, or if I have something to post, or if I'm courageous enough to post my numbers or show a full body shot, I will. Talk to you guys later. Bye.